Hey, you galaxy burgers, you. There she is. Welcome back. It's day 55 of the Subathon FLoB-a-Thon. We had a non-day yesterday, a non-FLoB day yesterday, in which we played desert golfing, and we tried out two other games, one of which was good, but I was bad at it, and the other of which was bad, and they should feel bad about making it. But that's neither here nor there. Since it is day 55, we have. I lost it. I lost my arbitrary wheel of rules. If I said fortune, I could get a content ID. Let's show what we've got. So many things on the wheel of rules. The wheel of arbitrary roulette. As promised, 50% are permanent removal of the X tracker and spin again. Or should I remove spin again? what if I get that again? It is, hey, it is possible it's not going to land on it. That's what makes it exciting. So it's all set up. We've got everything else that we haven't had yet. Yeah, no. I mean, no boats is on there just because people have fun with that one, I guess. But if you're ready to spin the wheel, too bad, because only I can. And here it goes. Random texture pack. There's a 50-50 chance. Random texture pack. Okay. Subsponge? Which texture pack should I choose? I downloaded a pack of texture packs for beta 173. Oop, that's the wrong one. And a donation to the UNRWA from Anonymous. Thank you very much. 1547. I just subsponge, you pick, and then I'll put it in my folder. I don't have time to decide. There are 181. Random number? How do I? 10. The 10th on your list of texture packs that work. Come on, the people watching the VOD are waiting. Betapixel. All right. Betapixel.zip. All right, let me copy it to the games folder. Where does it go? Themes? Does it go to under themes? You really should have rolled with a cap, though. I didn't know what the cap was. No, that's a... I don't have a texture pack. folder. I mean, I must. If I'm in multi-MC, what do I say? Minecraft folder? Ah, here it is.
So, VOD viewers, how y'all doing?
Listen, shh. But now I also need to... Shit. I need to put Wolfie's skin in here. We probably should have rehearsed this. We never would have known if the wheel of random rules...
I went to the discount cake store today.
Wolftame.png. All right, so if can I do this from zip file to zip file? We're about to find out.
VOD viewers, this is what we put up with 3 hours a stream. Lucky you. Why are there no photos of discount cakes?
I don't think I can do it from zip file to zip file. No. Dang, I gotta unzip them both. All right.
I haven't uploaded yet.
Oh,
Kurt
shoot.
decided to stream.
I decided to... Minecraft folder. Texture packs. Extract all. Okay, that's that one. What about the FLoB one? Oh, can I just... Mob. Paste. Replace file in the destination. Yes. Okay, that's Wolfie, all right. And then let's... delete that and then zip it. Then to zipped folder. Does it need to be... It's probably got to be this. Yeah, the root. That's what I was looking at. Video games is hard. Now you really know why I don't bother with mods if I have this much problems with just making a dang zip file. And I delete that. All right, cool. A pixel perfect upgrade for beta. So wait, is it completely normal? Is it a completely not usual? Like it's just the normal Minecraft default, except... Okay, now it's the background's different.
This is very on brand.
It is very on brand. All right, this is little mud clods. All right, we can continue now. There are 36 hours, 19 minutes, and 59 seconds left on the timer. Because while I was away getting my bread out of the oven, some nefarious donations and tips happened.
What's up, you little mud clods?
We left off, it's September 10th. We left off 2 days ago at 85,112.25 megabytes. We've still got the X tracker. So who knows if that's going to happen today. And if you're ready to continue, get your woofs ready. And oh my god, look at how blue the buttons are. Woof! Ah, my FLoB bed is gone. Okay. This, like, makes the textures bigger. Oh my god, look at the tools. Okay. Hi, Wolfie. What is this? Oh my god. What is this strange world we live in? Alright. Oh my god. Oh, the raw pork chops. Look at the golden apples. What is dirt? There is dirt. Okay. What is wrong with the sun? Well, hold on. Is this a sheep? Oh my god. What has happened? Why does it look... it is called Beta Pixel. Ah! Oh, I forgot. I'm not my own man. Does that matter? That doesn't matter. We never see myself. Where's my shears? Is that a white sheep? Oh my god, they're naked. Okay, that's not a white sheep. Well, Wolfie's the same, at least. Wolfie survived the transformation. Ooh, it's all three-dimensional.
You're not Nana. Nana's dead.
Leave her alone.
Check for pig nipples.
Dampish wheat. The smoke. I like the smoke effect better. The smoke is interesting. Weed. Dampish wheat, thank you for a year in the subtub. Much appreciated. Subtub. Ah, I don't like it. I've grown accustomed to the Farlands or Bust texture pack. Why would anybody play the game like this? Go, Gamelovy! Why would anybody play the game like this, says the guy who's been playing with a floating point jitter for the last 13 years.
Pallet Hands gifted a tier 1 sub to Level 1. They have given 851 gift subs in the channel.
They got nipples. They still got nipples, everybody. They got really floppy ears, though, too. Everything except Wolfie is different. Wolfie remains the same forever and always. Even I haven't... I am now a Steve. Ghost chunk? This would be a weird time to see a ghost chunk, wouldn't it? Yeah, it is very Nintendo-y. Oh, this must be a yellow flower? I'm like, there is no orange flower. Yeah, Sonic. That hedgehog, as the game is known. Well, that's a stick. A stick looks like a torch. They didn't seem to change the torch texture. So that's disappointing. -2 points on my texture pack review. Does it update the F3 screen? Very funny. How about a pumpkin? Does a pumpkin even have a face anymore? No face on the pumpkin! Oh, there it is. Can I put it on my head? That's not my head.
You have absolutely no idea how this game's
change
played,
that.
do you?
No.
I mean, that's appropriate. We don't have any idea how to play this game, because this is not the game we've been playing. Oshikaroshi! Thank you for 39 months in the subtub. It's Arbitrary Rule Day, and we finally, after all this time, landed on arbitrary texture pack change. And this is the one we found. Or this is the one we landed on. According to Subsponge. So if you don't like it, blame Subsponge. Always deflecting. I kind of wish I had prepared. Welcome to the Kurt J. Mac experience. There's like off archive.org, somebody has a collection of texture packs that work with beta 173. There's like 181 in the collection. However, Subsponge to the right. Did I assume incorrectly? You went through them and like checked which ones would actually work, right? Because some of them are like high res and require like Optifine or other mods to make it work. This is low res? Oh, I see. This is 16 by 16. Well, maybe next time we stick to 32 by 32. Well, I guess my question is, what is Minecraft? Examine the cows. Like, what's the standard Minecraft texture? 16 by 16. Okay, well then why are we saying this is low res? That is a cow. Cow examined. What is a Minecraft? Welcome to Minecraft.
What is Minecraft? We just don't know. Ding.
Ding! I mean, I guess there's, like, less shading and, like, detail in this texture pack. Yeah, I guess I should also be prepared to transfer my player texture as well. Because that one in the Farlands or Bust texture pack, I had to update because beta 1.7.3 no longer pulls from the Minecraft texture servers. So you can change it all you want on Mojang, it won't update in these old versions. Less noise! Noise is a good word. I mean, there's noise, but it's like, yeah. It's like when you're exporting a GIF and you just, like, reduce the color palette. Clouds are the same, though. I guess I don't know that there's a way you can change the way those look. I don't like the inventory. Like the way the shirts look and the hearts. It's almost like not legible. I'll work on a script to be able to pick a random texture pack that we haven't used. You don't need to do that. This might be the only time this happens. Literally, you could just, like, pick one that you like and say it's random. And, like, that nobody would know. We were Mr. Jeeb. A couple times already, I think. Oh! Oh, I almost took damage. I guess I won't know if I see, like, a dungeon sticking out of the ground or wall. I mean, if I could see into it, yes, but not, like, if I see cobble. I don't know what cobble looks like. Look at this boring bed. Side sleeping on this boring bed.
Non-branded side sleep-in.
Do I have wood? I do have wood. I don't think they changed, like, A wood block. Oh yeah, they did. Alright, it just looks the same. I hope lava looks the same, and they didn't, like, make lava look like sand to trick us. That's a boat? That looks like a I don't know what that looks like, a pyramid or something. A cake? Yeah, maybe a cake. A bunt cake. A jewelry box. Yeah. It did look like some sort of box with a lid. You know, since most boxes don't have lids, I guess. A discount cake. Will we recognize a pink sheep? These are all things we failed to take into account because we just hastily dove in head first. I guess what happens if I look through the world? I'll do that up there at that wall. I guess we'll get a preview of what lava looks like. Okay, lava is seemingly unchanged. Got it. Alright, they couldn't figure out how to do the animated lava texture.
Mulder, you've been spreading rumors?
Why? You hear any good ones lately?
Floating block of ice. Floating block of ice. You are so magical. Ah. Floating block of ice. Floating block of ice. You are so magical. Ah. Floating block of ice. Floating block of ice. You are so magical. Ah. Kurt Ice 2 Kurt Ice 3 Kurt Ice 4 Kurt Ice 5.
That was an experience that we all shared together. OLN, thank you for 59 months in the sub-tub. Fun fact, the water and lava textures were technically procedurally generated, so texture packs couldn't easily change them without mobs. Mods. Really? Yeah, I guess the water is the same, isn't it? Huh. How about that? What is this gray substance? It's funny because everybody always asks what that red thing is in our texture pack. Balls. I do have to. I have to use this as a thumbnail for the VOD. That'll really twist people's noodles. I can barely see how much damage. Oh, my helmet's taking damage. My pants, too. I forgot I'm wearing diamond boots. Snazzy.
You should be able to throw clay balls like you can snowballs.
I don't believe you can. I don't believe that's a thing. I hope we come across some untamed wolves. I mean, it would be weird if we came across more tamed wolves, but untamed wolves to see what Wolfie could have looked like. Have you seen the new season of SnowRunner as Washington State? Is it really? They're still coming out with SnowRunner stuff? The other game is on sale. Roadcraft, I was gonna pick up. I'm sure, like all the other maps, the Washington State SnowRunner will be incredibly accurate to the true-to-life geology and landscape of the state of Washington. Although, according to SnowRunner, it's going to look a lot like Michigan. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, stop it. I mean, honestly, we have had a lot of bridges get damaged and, like, closed around here, like on the way to Mount Rainier. In Mount Rainier. Like, an entire town has, like, been cut off. And now has to, like, go all the way around Mount Rainier. So it is a very SnowRunner-y, place. Can you make a bridge to Canada? I mean, you don't really need one. Although there is that one in Eidolon. Maybe the big earthquake will have hit. Or Rainier will have erupted. And that's the disaster you need to repair things for. Alright, anyway. What's new, everybody? Other than this texture pack. The water is different. Like, the water splashies? The water splashies are different. And my boat is also phasing in and out of existence. Keeping up with current events. I do have some news. And I shouldn't be, but I'm a little bit hesitatious to talk about it. It's not anything related to Farlands or Bust or like anything. Like, it's not bad news or so it's just, did Juno get another burger? No, but that reminds me, we still have half of the burger in the fridge. Being a McDonald's hamburger, it is never going to decompose. But we have to like heat it up and give it to her. We should probably do that if I try to put booties on her. As a bribe. Did you have your appointment? Yes, I did, Timo Warner. Yes, I did. And the news is related to that. I had my appointment at the correct date and not the day before like I thought it was going to be. Sun just like seems bigger and closer. So yeah, I had the appointment, the video appointment with my psychiatrist, with whom we're trying to figure out my medications. And I was not prepared. You'll never believe what happened next. ... Click the link to find out. You downloaded Twitch just to be here? The entirety of Twitch you downloaded? Do we have an estimated date of arrival? No, but we will. I will say that eventually. Soon-ish. Oh, that boat just... Oh, it's gone. It's over there. Let's go to sleep and continue with the anticipation for this story. The moon is so tiny! I can't believe I didn't look at the moon. What is wrong with the moon? Shrunk in the wash. The dryer usually is what shrinks things. Yeah, I had my appointment. And also at the end of the previous appointment, she had me taking like a very short ADHD questionnaire. I think I talked about that, where like some of the questions I said like I don't have this problem, were like, do you often interrupt people when they're speaking, or do you talk over people when they've not finished their thought just because you're impatient and can't wait to get to when it's your turn to speak, and like those types of questions.
Dryzart gifted a tier 1 sub to Sam 19,042,003. They have given 462 gift subs in the channel.
19 million? Thank you, Dryzart, and welcome to the subtub, Sam. What is a gifted sub? Somebody paid for you to hop in the subtub, which means I got paid an amount from that, and now you get to use all of the emotes on this channel. Anywhere on Twitch, you get to use them. And if you'd like, we have a Discord that you can join. But being as you just set up your Twitch for the first time right now, I'm going to assume perhaps you also don't have a Discord, and or certainly haven't connected your Twitch to your Discord if you do have it. Yeah, I guess you also don't have to watch ads. No more ads here on Twitch, on this channel. But anyway, I was saying to Mabel, is ice different? Ice is different. No, it's, well, it is different. Well, it's not see-through anymore, that's for sure. That's unfortunate. Why is ice not see-through? Couldn't figure out a transparency with your texture pack? Also, the snowball has like a texture on it, so when you throw it, it's like you threw a perfect
solid block of ice. Solid block of
knuckleball?
Ice. You are so normal.
And it's like not rotating at all. A knuckleball does that, right? Baseball people out there? Any baseball? Torches. I think the default Minecraft texture pack like doesn't have a texture on the face of the snowball, so you can kind of just like imagine it spinning. That's weird. You can't even see the bottom of the ice. I mean, I guess that makes it seem like there's a thin layer of ice on the water from this angle.
You can rotate the snowball in your mind.
But then when you're underneath it, you don't see the top. Okay, I'm about to be frozen in here. Can we throw another snowball? Does it not go poof on the ground? Oh no, it goes poof. Alright. What does cobble look like? We'll never know. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the my appointment. But we're all so distracted by the texture pack. I mean, do you want to look what cobble looks like? There. It's terrible. It's not even the same color as stone.
Robble, 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 cobblestone.
Robble, robble, robble. Now we're all talking about knuckleballs. Want to play bloody knuckleballs? Where did I download the texture pack from?
So you were saying you Mabel, you says.
The internet. I don't have the link. It was part of a big, large collection. There, Subsponge put that in the chat. And this one was called Perfect Beta? Beta Perfect? Something? Pixel? Beta Pixel? I've already forgotten. I mean, I suppose I could... Oh, no, I can't even look there. Beta Pixel, alright. They were trying to capitalize on the Hypixel name. I wonder if the bottom of cactuses have the cactus bottoms. Oh! That's a terrible picture. It looks like a naked man and his butt.
When are they going to
sticking out.
get to the firework factory? I mean, the appointment story.
The firework factory. Tune in next stream to find out. What's an arrow look like? Careful, Wolfie.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Not terribly different.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I mean, the only time you can see the underside of a cactus is if you find a floating cactus, or if you have, like, the item, and you can just, like, drop the item on the ground. Boats. I don't like the workbench. The workbench is bad. And they should feel bad. Oh, careful, Wolfie.
How can you row your boat without any oars?
I just eat a can of beans. Meow. That was a flatulence joke. Does the sword texture have missing pixels? Does it always? Oh, any beds? The wool is weird. Careful, Wolfie! You can see through. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see through. Anyway, let's go to sleep. When walking. You mean like these little, like, jagged corners right here? Huh. I never, in the 15 years I played this game, knew that or cared about that. I mean, I probably noticed it out of the corner of my eye, but I'm like, okay, it's just a weird, like, visual. You're looking at the edge of the texture. You asked me a charity question once, and I noticed them. About the sword? Why do you remember this? Oh! Oh! I hate the trees. These trees in particular. I mean, I get they're supposed to be like pine needles or whatever, but that's a bad look. Alright, careful, Wolfie. Oh, he's already kind of... Let me feed you some raw pork chops. Careful. He's not going to be... I knew it. Oh, I haven't thought to look at the squids. They look like pine needles feel. Alright, now listen. The alerts were working. If I have to push that button again, then we've all lost. You know, I can't tell if it's just the alerts that are clogged in the tubes, as they often get, or if we've truly broken them.
It looks like pine needles feel.
There we go. Not my fault. They can't keep up with the texture pack change.
Niplets.
I don't understand that reference.
By the time this alert is read, we'll be at the farlands. Maybe. Well, now me saying niplets isn't going to make any sense. I looks forward to Susan saying this when the stream ends.
Caught up. Caught up. Vaguely looked like a carve out from back there. Yeah, that's why I kind of went to it. I'm like, Oh, Wolfie. I'm just down here investigating. You didn't have to go hurting yourself. I see the zombie, but I can't really see the zombie, so that's fine. No, it's not a spawner. Not a spawner. Flowers are the best thing in this texture pack. They're alright, I guess. One thing I am noticing is particularly the sand at an angle causes quite the moire pattern. Which is perhaps why the original Minecraft textures were not so contrasty. Kind of like the edge of snow, like when it goes over the side of the block. That's kind of cartoony, if not a little bit repetitive, a little bit too in big clumps like this. It's a bit too pattern-y.
When a grid's misaligned with another behind, that's a moire.
A moire? Is that how you say it? No, you just spelled it wrong. Or no, you spelled it. Did you spell it right? I don't know. I don't know. How do you spell moire? Whoa, this grass is very green. That's a moire.
Moire.
There we go. You need the accent mark.
Morai.
Morai.
Amora.
I mean, this flower is different. It's like the yellow flower, but they made it kind of orange. Spooky mores.
Are we there yet?
Ah, we're not, but you are the first to have asked. Well, thank you.
Mentioning that those song lyrics were from XKCD for Science. XKCD.
For science. Yeah. Yeah, the tools are not translated properly. Oh. I do like the little smoke cloud. It's a little bit more animated, I guess, is a word for it. Right, dang it, Wolfie. I haven't seen any pigs lately. Chocolate oriented. It was kind of chocolatey. Mmm, nougat. Birch trees they look like eyes. The grass is alright. These are all of my just slightly apathetic responses to the new textures we're seeing. I mean, that's weird. I mean, I know that's probably supposed to be like a broken branch stump, but it looks weird. It doesn't look right. Alright, I wonder... Oh, don't pick it up, you fool. Oh, it does have a bottom. It looks more like a cucumber. Try to x-ray the cactus? You mean stick my face up against it and look through it? Get a photo for the thumbnail. I did get a photo back there with Wolfie in front at that one, like, weird spiry bit. Oh, you mean as it's... Yeah, I understand. Who knew this could be so exciting? We could have so much to talk about simply by changing the texture pack. I should have been doing this for the last 12 years. Texture Pack Tuesdays. Of which there's only like maybe 3 left at this rate. The problem is there are a lot of real stinkers out there. Rotate texture packs from here till Farlands. No, I don't want to do that. This is a fun, spooky little thing for arbitrary roulette day. Again, I'm not down. I'm not too interested in messing with the formula. Woof. A mushroom! I haven't been looking at mushrooms. Not great. I guess the texture in the hand is a little bit better than the texture on the ground. A texture in the hand is worth 2 on the ground. What else? What else is new besides the textures? Texture pack nostalgia. You like the wavy sand until you look at it at a distance. And then it's physically wavy.
If they made a FLoB movie, who would you want to play yourself?
Jason Statham?
Jack Black.
A mushroom on a tree in an alternate dimension. Texture pack.
So rare.
Tom Hardy. Because we were just talking about Tom Hardy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'll think better of going that way. Star Trek Nemesis, Tom Hardy. Who would play Wolfie? Oh, what's his name?
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Prep your textured flesh for 35 hours, 35 minutes, and 35 seconds.
Gross.
Ding.
No, who's the guy who played Gollum and, like, always plays, like, non-human characters? Andy Serkis. He'll really get the wolf down. Get it, Circus? I can only sleep at night.
John Candy.
Or the guy who was in Star Trek. And also all the
Side sleep in.
Guillermo del Toro movies. Who's in all the prosthetics all the time.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Gary Oldman would make a fantastic Wolfie. Side texture sleeping. Side sleeping my precious.
My precious.
John Candy Serkis.
You know who I'm talking about. He played Saru in Star Trek Discovery. He played the vampire in that vampire show. Doug Jones. Doug. Yeah, it is a very normal name for a guy like that. He could handle the Wolfie prosthetics. Dougie Jones. Isn't that from Twin Peaks? I guess Doug Jones could play car on a stick. Like you said, he is a very tall, thin man. A shoe-in for the stick. I hate these. These are bad, and they should feel bad. It looks like lace. A lingerie tree.
Stupid sexy tree.
Stupid sexy bollards. Yeah, like look at when there's so much grass. I mean, like I know, it, in the default textures it gets repeaty, but when you make what look like a bunch of lines, it gets very repeaty.
Can Susan say lingerie or does she say lingerie?
I mean, it is a known word with a known pronunciation in English.
So is W of lie.
I, for one, am looking forward to going back to the Farlands or Bust texture pack. Particularly so I can find my sense of identity again. Oh, Wolfie. Is this the first time you've ever applied another texture pack to it? No, it's the first time in over a decade. Because that's how we ended up with the Farlands or Bust texture pack. Is I was like, let's try different texture packs. And I like got to like the third or fourth one, and I was like, this is a dumb idea. But I do like this stuff and this stuff from the texture packs we did try. So then somebody like conglomerated them into a Farlands or Bust themed texture pack. And then that person made like FLoB-a-Thon special texture packs, which we used for a FLoB-a-Thon here or there. But then even that we stopped doing. The sticks are too much like torches. Yeah, it does. The Farlands or Bust texture pack does exist out there somewhere. Then again, it was built for beta 1.7.3, so you're not going to have any luck if you play newer versions of the game. Hopefully not the one with the weird sword. No, but I like the color. I like the color of those swords and tools. So that's what the person like took from that texture pack, but left it like the normal sword shape and not whatever that other shape was. That Blue Origin rocket looking diamond sword. Yeah, I'd say the biggest fail of this texture pack is the non-transparent ice.
If this happens again with the random texture packs, I have a texture pack that I made for my walking streams. What about fan-suggested texture packs?
I appreciate it, but I don't think I want to start doing that. I don't want, like, pick one and not another, and then this and then that, and not enough time, really, to go through everybody's either suggestions that aren't their own creations or their own creations. You must duel for the honor. And then you get people who are saying that they're like super big longtime fans. Here's my texture pack, and then it's just a bunch of weenuses. Oh! I gotta fix that alert. Even if that means taking away the alternate option.
How old are you?
I'm, let me see. I am 29.
If you don't like your job, you don't go on strike. You go in every day and do it really half-assed. That's the American way.
That alert kind of ends pretty suddenly. Zora HY, thank you for 29 months in the subtub. It's a shame we can only use that alert for that one 29 months resub time. Subtub. All right, get your last looks at this texture pack, or we will never see it again. It shall return to the depths.
Glory to you and your house.
Oh.
Oh, Dry's art. If anybody needs a custom alert, it's Dry's art. Tier 3 sub, 15 months in the tub. Much appreciated. Tub. Oops. I broke the ground. All right, securing. Need pigs next time. Well, that just looks silly. I don't think the compass or the clock are any different. Those might be like too difficult to change. Do you have a signed photo of the house? I'm sorry, what? glory to you in this house. I have the signed photo of Brunt. FCA. All right. Let's go to sleep and back up the world, but not the texture pack.
And this ends our off-brand FLoB.
85,175.43 megabytes. That's right. A second segment of day 55 of the FLoB-a-Thon Subathon coming right in your up in your grill. People seem to like the texture pack. I'll leave it in there. And we'll spin again. Of course, I wonder... does it... Like, how random is it? Will it spin the equal amount of times and then land on random texture pack again? Well, there's a 50% chance it's going to land on remove the X tracker. Did I spell permanently right? Permanently. No, I don't think I spelled that right. I can shuffle, but I've so perfectly spaced the X tracker on every other pizza slice that I don't want to mess that up. What if it lands on spell things correctly? Alright, anyway, it's still 50-50 supposedly. Unless it lands on random texture pack, I feel like we might need to put an asterisk next to that. Are we ready to spin again? The arbitrary roulette wheel. Hey! You wouldn't have imagined, you couldn't have imagined that it landed on remove the X tracker permanently from here.
What a twist.
From here until the farlands, or we press F3, whichever comes first, we will no longer have an X tracker, as requested by the creator of the X tracker themselves. They just hate their own children. This is, I mean, I'm just going to say, this is a very well created roulette wheel. It knows that there's multiple X tracker options, so it can tell me to remove all instances. And spin again. Now I'm worried. Oh! Ah, that's the worst one for me. All right. All right. Hey!
Victory.
The timer is paused, and the X tracker will go away. I'm going to place a sign, though. Doesn't say which timer. What other timer is there?
Timer go up.
What was I gonna do? I gotta update this. I can also lock it. I can also make sure that nothing adds to the timer. Let me center that.
Can the timer truly be said to be paused if it's going up?
Good point. All right, so we've gone back to our usual texture pack. We left off at 85,175.43 megabytes.
Quick add time before he stops it.
Everybody's going to be very loud with their alerts. But the only alert I'm concerned about is if you can say woof when Wolfie woofs, and your woofs are ready to do so. Woof! Oh. Our beautiful bed is back. My beautiful eyes are back. I'm stuck in the hidey hole. Let's secure this hidey hole. Oh, I was right on X0. Nope, I was on X-1. Here's X0. Alright, let's, I'm gonna place a sign.
The tubes are clogged again.
Just so that we can... Oh my god, that is not my workbench. Oh god.
I almost swallowed that nut.
Press F to pay respects to the X tracker.
Wait, is this -1? Or is this 0? This is 0. I was on 0. I knew it. I'm so good at video games. Disabling the X tracker.
F.
Till the farlands. Never forget, September 10th, 2025. And it's gone. I mean, so that way we can find in the overviewer map when we did that to kind of like track our wanderings. Let's go. That's weird. I'm still looking up where it should be in my OBS overlays, and it's not there. Well, that's going to be interesting. I keep trying to look too. I know. I should put something up there. Like, nope, that ain't it. I don't have anything to put
So
up there.
long, X tracker. You were a dear friend to us all.
You were a dear friend. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Sorry. We'll just have to deal with a void in the upper left corner of our screen. Put like X question mark.
Can I have your pudding?
Oh, pudding!
Rip X tracker.
Adam78. Thank you for 63 months in the subtub. It could be a Y tracker. I don't know, I feel like that's too much information too. Because I feel like a lot of times I end up on the top of a mountain and I don't know it until I reach the edge of a giant cliff. And then I have to worry about navigating my way down. I hope he ate that.
Prep your flesh for 35 hours, 18 minutes, and 2 seconds.
Too late.
Keeping track of your ex is unhealthy. It's best to move on.
I don't know why that's the first time anybody's made that joke. Oh, okay. Hey, Wolfie, come down this way. Okay. Yeah. This way. Haha! Whoa. Except I'm gonna, like, accidentally double him in the face. Someone made a similar joke a stream or two ago. You think I pay attention? What's going on in these streams and these chats? Oh, look at the way this boat looks so much better. I think that was the problem. They like made the boat try to look like the rectangular boat, whereas the Minecraft boat icon like has a bowed front, which looks more like a boat. Oh. Semi-transparent ice is so very, very nice. Pigs! They don't have dog ears anymore? Yeah. That was weird about them. I mean, I suppose some pigs have, like, floppy ears, but even then they're, like, triangular and not rectangular. Oh, we didn't get to see dogs. Dog. In that texture pack. I mean, I'm sure it was something horrible and that we would immediately want to forget, but oh well. Never again. Never forget. We forgot. God, I thought Wolfie was under the ice. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've been encased in ice. Let me out. Oh, it melted. That was weird.
I don't know what to do if I'm not looking at the timer going down.
Yeah, we're not looking at the timer going down, and we're not looking at the X tracker going up or down. There's nothing to look at. Look away, I'm hideous. I think that's like the first time I've really gotten kind of stuck in ice. I don't know why that happened.
Look at the timer going up instead. Prep your flesh for the final 35 hours, 18 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Am I expected to look at the game? So much better. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess it does kind of have a texture. I just never notice it because it doesn't have, like, solid lines. It just has more of a shading. So we can imagine it. Be throwing a tight spiral. People listening to the audio-only version of this stream that they ripped themselves, since I'm not providing one. I don't notice any difference. True, Lorgon. True. I mean, we could have had an X tracker that, like, reads aloud the amounts. X minus 14. The door is ajar. The door is ajar.
X is currently -14. X is currently 20. Unexpected item in bagging area. Oh, you'll regret bringing this up.
Probably. Well, I feel like I couldn't talk in the last segment because we were also enamored with the texture pack and all the things. So this feels more like a normal segment. Fans the timer going down for the X tracker. So would you like to hear the rest of my story? About my mental healths? Are you all on the edge of your seats? I've been waiting for 50 minutes. Basically, long story delayed. Yeah, I took that, like, I told my doctor that, like, we increased my medication. I'm just on anti-anxiety and antidepressant, as I have been for the last 6 years. And I mentioned how, like, not a huge difference, but I am noticing myself more. We've increased the dose, more agitated and a little bit fidgety. But she's like, well, I had you take that ADHD test, and you scored pretty high. So would you like to try some medicine for that? And I'm like, what? Is that it? I was not prepared at all. Oh, and again, this is, I don't know, I've talked about this at length, so I shouldn't feel weird, but it still feels weird. But yeah, I guess I'm trying out Ritalin? I don't know if anybody else here is on that. We've been using it for a year and it's been helpful. Yeah, I was expecting to be like, well, let's change your medicine again. And, you know, in the past, that's all it's been is like, well, we'll see you in 6 weeks when it should have made a difference. And so I'm still on the other stuff, but I went to the pharmacy today and I'm on like the pharmacist said a low baby dose. So I took some with lunch today. So I haven't really, I don't know, do I seem different? I mean, a lot of people say, like, some people are like, it was a day and night difference. Less yawning so far. Thank you, Street Wanderer. I wouldn't have even noticed. I didn't even notice. It is a stimulant. Less yawning. All right. Oh my God.
You put off telling a story and remembered to tell it later.
There is also that. There is also that aspect. And also, everybody was interrupting my story, being all amazed at the texture pack, and I didn't, like, get frustrated at that. And just set it to the side when I could pick it up later. I don't know how to break it to you, but all your hair fell out. I mean, yeah, I was looking at the side effects. I mean, I also, like, in talking to the doctor, because, yeah, there's, like, stigma and, like, worry about the stimulant ones. Mostly, I think, Adderall, but Ritalin. I, like, asked about the non-stimulant ones, which there's options, but they work differently, and they are kind of more like you gotta be taking it for 6 weeks to start to notice a difference, and then there is, like, withdrawal symptoms if you change it, whereas these are kind of like, you could almost use them as needed if you wanted to. That's not how I'm gonna, but... I don't know if it's, like, guilt or whatever, but I know so many people who have had such trouble either getting a diagnosis or even just getting permission to, like, try these medicines, and it can be a very frustrating experience, which is why I was so taken aback where the doctor was like, well, you took this online quiz and you scored pretty high, so would you like to try these? And Anony says, I've been on different antidepressants for the past 1.5 years and don't notice a difference. A few weeks ago, a psychiatrist said we might stop it entirely. Now you're scared that it might be doing something. True. I mean, I've been off my medicine a couple times, and the girlfriend has known me on and off my medicine. And that is kind of a thing that can happen. Is that, like, either you're like, oh, I feel fine, I don't need antidepressants anymore, but the antidepressants are what made you feel fine. Well, yeah, and so yeah. And the girlfriend, when I was talking to her about this yesterday, I'm like, I was just, like, not expecting it. And I'm like, I kind of wanted to be like, hold on, can I ask my wife? What she thinks? But, like, she brought up a good point. Is like, she doesn't, in knowing me on and off the medication, she doesn't think I'm particularly depressed or have depression. I have anxiety. She'll confirm that. But, like, trying to treat depression when in fact it could be something else. It could be kind of the low energy decision paralysis weight that comes with an ADHD type situation. Right, it's also, yeah, the girlfriend sent me, like, a podcast about ADHD and how it is, like, depression and anxiety is usually common in adults with undiagnosed ADHD because they've had to live their entire lives with this.
It's a pornography store. I was buying pornography.
So after the pharmacy, I took a trip on down to the pornography store. What was somebody mentioned they were on, like, Wellbutrin. That was, like, one of the non-stimulant ADHD meds she suggested if I didn't want to go this route. But that one is, like, I guess off-label used for ADHD, but does work. Yeah, it is more of a branded as a depression, anxiety medication, but it works with the same, instead of working with serotonin, like most depression medications, it works with dopamine, which is more associated with ADHD, and that's what Ritalin and Adderall change. I've been on placebo and it feels great. So yeah, I don't know. I baked my bread. I made the decision, even though I was planning on making a pizza sauce, to instead make the bread because I ran out of bread. And I didn't fret about spending my time wrong or choosing the wrong thing to do. And yeah, I didn't even notice the yawning thing. Thank you for pointing that out. That's goofy. That's just like a goofy, obvious thing. One thing people have said is that, like, if you are a coffee drinker, that, like, you might find that you can't be anymore because that's just too much with the medication. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll only have one cup, or
Side sleep in.
I'll switch to tea. All of my coffee making accoutrements and methods and tools will be for naught now. I've thought about looking into starting something for ADHD, but it's not quite bad enough to justify it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of up to you if, like, the actual, like, lifestyle changes help enough. Or decaf beans? Gross. Never. I'll do anything for coffee, but I won't do that.
Kurt needs his jitter juice in the morning.
What's your favorite way to make coffee? I went down a whole rabbit hole. I kind of started drinking coffee just because I liked the idea of, like, the process. So I started with a French press. Then I got a Chemex, and then I got your normal pour-over. I don't know, that was like 4 or 5 years doing that. But then I got just an automatic drip, like a nice drip maker, and that's what I've been using for, hell, since I lived in Phoenix, 7, 8 years. I need wood. No, I have tried decaf coffee varieties before. They just don't taste right. I tried the AeroPress on our 2-week camping trip, and I was displeased. It was also probably not the right time to, like, try something brand new without having tried it before. So I definitely didn't have anything dialed in. Yeah, the girlfriend always used the stovetop mocha pot. Is that what that is? The little silver thing? Until I moved in. Is she still a coffee drinker? Yeah. I mean, she's like, if I've been getting up with her and making coffee, but like before when I would sleep in, she would just make instant coffee. She's not as picky as me. Ah, no, come back.
Prep your flesh for. Listen, just do it.
Listen. Spooky noises. It's so spooky not knowing how far off the X0 we are. I'm drinking my herbal throat comfort tea that Doc Gratis sent through Throne. This will give you more time to plan. More time. What will give me more time to plan? What? No X tracker? I don't feel like it affects my distance per day. There should be a speed up the timer. There's unfortunately no way to do that with this software. I mean, I guess it went without much of a thought, but without the X tracker, we may have seen our last ghost chunk. Wipes single tear from eye. Rip ghosts. It's turned off. The X tracker is gone.
The real ghost chunk is the friends we made along the way.
It somehow, against all odds, got selected in the arbitrary roulette wheel we spun. Although I honestly, I did not have a contingency plan for if it didn't get selected on the roulette wheel. I would have been like, I guess we keep it. So I'm glad that it did. I believe it's gone for good. Until we may or may not need it to go search for the Farlands ghost chunk. But that's years away. One of the side effects of Ritalin is like insomnia and inability to sleep. Which is why, like, I'm supposedly taking... I'm saying this because I haven't started yet. I'm going to take it in the morning and then at lunch and then not for the rest of the day. So hopefully... I mean, we'll see. Oh. Side Ritalin.
Side sleep in.
Excuse me? Uh-oh. Can I have my workbench? Hello? Alright. There it is. That was weird. I mean, and yeah, that's the point. That, like, I was kind of, like, worried, again, with all the stigma and bad press and whatever. But just to try it. Like I said, I'm on a low baby dose. Obviously, it helps to have someone in the house to keep an eye on me. Someone in the chat to let me know that I'm not yawning. So, yeah, I would probably be a lot more nervous or apprehensive, like... on my own, without, like, any sort of adult supervision. Make sure you eat food and drink lots of water. I mean, that was another thing, is like people lose their appetite. I'm like, well, I can't see myself doing that. I like food. But anything is possible.
Complicated graphs go up.
Oh. Wait. Well, they have specific drugs to make you lose your appetite now. Just gotta be okay with needles. Wolfie wants to go this way. Oh, dang, I thought that was connected. It can be. Oh, no. Oh, I had it. Haha! Nothing could go wrong here. Hee. Alright, well, I could go around this way. Now that I'm free from the constraints of the X-Tracker, I can travel in all sorts of directions. Like the queen in chess. That is the only fact I know about chess. Boom. What did the timer start at today? I don't remember. I gotta be honest with you. I did not make note of it. I was too busy spinning a very colorful wheel. Oh. Oh, it is a spawn. No, that's gravel. Never mind. False alarm. I mean, it might be a spawner. It is a spawner. Is it? Yeah, that's a spawner. I see the chest and everything. I see the chest and everything. That's fine though. I don't see it above ground, so. It started at 35, 36, 47. We're glad I streamed for 3 hours. We did make some progress yesterday. On account of us not playing Farlands or Bust. Looked unrelated to the gravel. Yeah, but I heard the zombies. So it, like, sounded like a spawner. All of my other senses are heightened. I should probably make new pants. Having flashbacks about how low my armor was that one time I picked a tree and went to it. That was at 2.5 shirts. Right, but we don't know what the upper limit of that problem might be. Oh, oh, oh! It's fine. It's fine. I was gonna skillfully walk across that edge, but I did not find those skills today. Oh, you... I mean, that's a lot of iron in the wall that I should probably take, but it's too late. I can't go east.
There was pants in the walls and you pass them up.
Pants in the walls. There's pants in that nebula.
Side sleep in.
I think Pallet Hands is just trying to pump up the timer. Side sleeping or not. cave in. Whoa. I guess that was a yawn right there. I guess I'll just have to remove that emote, maybe. Definitely a spawner. But I don't see it.
The real farlands were the spawners we didn't explore along the way.
She said didn't weird. Didn't. Next you can do farlands, but in the nether. They are just as far as the farlands in the overworld. Unless you mean go to the farlands, but take the nether. I don't know how you would heal. Like if you took damage in the nether. Like is there even eatable food? There certainly aren't trees. Oh yeah, you can't sleep in the nether. Well, you don't need to, I suppose, also, but... Oh, that's lava. Wolfie! I suppose you'd have to make regular excursion to the overworld to, like, resupply and also, like, sleep in a bed to reset your spawn point. That just seems like too much trouble. I mean, or I guess you could play on peaceful if you just wanted it to be about the walking. Can you die in lava in peaceful? Or can you just, like, walk through it? peacefully die in it. Well, that's what it like. What is? I don't know what peaceful. I've never played peaceful in beta 1.7.3. Like, there is no heal rate. It's instantaneous. There's no hunger bar. Oh, peaceful just keeps mobs from spawning. Oh, I thought, like, you couldn't take damage. Oh, there goes that plan. Scrap that YouTube channel I just created for that idea. Oh, I'm tempted, but Wolfie's an idiot. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. I mean, I could go over it myself. Oh, careful. We didn't get to see what that texture pack did to red mushrooms. That's a shame. Does Wolfie slow you down a lot? Yeah. Did you see how fast the other people can walk to the farlands? It's the only variable. It's the only variable I can think of. So science says Wolfie. Nope, it's just Wolfie. No sort of choices by me or anything like that. I'm trying to get there as fast as possible. As I always say, it's about the destination, not the journey.
You're not Nana. Nana's dead.
Mr. Brew 3, thank you for 2 months in the subtub with those Bezos bucks. Subtub. Why didn't Susan say who subbed? Because Susan never does. That's only if there's a gift sub. For like a specific person. Why no 2 months? Because Stream Elements is annoying. Just like, why is the 200-bit alert now suddenly showing a random alert instead of the that's what she said one?
Mr. Brew 3
Thanks.
subbed with Prime. They've subscribed for 2 months.
Just 12. These are just 12 pumpkins.
Now I am complete.
Nothing to see here. Move along. See?
That is what she has said.
Yeah, it's really... Ooh. 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 Oh. Look at that hole. Don't fail me now, Shift. Ooh. Oh. Weird. I'm just changing the fog distance. Is that the way it always worked? Didn't it always, the fog distance always get closer? Oh, I guess it is getting closer. Listen. Oh, what do we, can we drop something down there? And listen to it hit the ground? Oh, it doesn't matter. It just disappears. Oh, don't spread out like that, you wise guy. What's neat about this is that it like goes that way and then it like curves back. I wonder if I can get a good image of it. By looking through the world.
Yeah, only Wolfie slowing us down.
I'll have you know. Oh, not really. A little bit difficult to see. But yeah, I think it even goes like further down.
I tried to catch the fog once. Missed.
Banned.
This
Oh,
series
ah!
used to be about walking to the farlands.
This whole place is a bunch of caves. It's making it difficult to see the one cave I actually want to see. Can't really tell. Alright. Anyway. This series used to be about reviewing various Minecraft textures.
In theory, with the timer not going, this is the fastest we've ever gone.
You sure that's tea? Oh, it's tea. Uncaffeinated herbal tea. It's good tea in this nice house. I somehow feel like I'm finding myself on cliff edges more now that I turned off the X tracker.
Wrinkly nut allergies.
Spooky, wrinkly nut allergies. For those of you who don't understand these references, you had to be here at some point in the last 14 years. Certainly with a lot of these. It's just the FLoB-a-Thon lore.
I do not understand that reference.
You were only here
If
when
you
I
don't
wasn't.
understand the references, too bad, lol.
Lol. I was only here when you weren't allowed to talk the other day. We had a lot of pantomiming, though. You're gonna be real surprised if we do see a pink sheep and I can talk. Oh, it was the last night, last sunset. We won't even know how far off the X we are. That was another thing the girlfriend saw about side effects of Ritalin. That people say it makes you perspirate profusely. So far I'm fine. But then again, I'm also, like, naturally a very cold person. Ice cold. So maybe that'll be a positive. Maybe I'll warm up. It's annoying in the summer. The best time to start is in the fall. I am now declaring and practicing. It makes you swear. Are the farlands the nearlands now? They are nearer than they've ever been. Days.
Timo Warner gifted a Tier 1 sub to Time Hastop for you. They have given 863 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Timo Warner. Or perhaps month. Month. Month away. As measured by days. push that up to that mountain and make a hidey hole there. You're dang right I can. And now I can just put the hidey hole wherever I want. I don't need to try to put it exactly on the 0. Except for that one time when we had the X tracker off and I put it exactly on the 0. Oh, excuse me, Wolfie. There you go. Such freedom. All right, let's put a block of dirt on the ground. No, let's build our beds. And a boat, why not? But I also, I mean, they're not that bad, but I could make better pants in memoriam of the X tracker. X pants. X brand pants. Take off your pants. I lose 1 shirt total.
Better pants for better living.
Might as well do it now while I have the iron. New pants! Oh, dang, I got like 3 shirts. I think I counted that right. The old hidey hole golem. I'm gonna pick those back up when I wake up. But yeah. That's that segment. Let's go to sleep and back up the world. Oh. I'm not going to pick them up. 85,000.
Chad is full of pants with 3 shirts.
As I was saying, pallet hands, 85,242.61 megabytes.